Welcome back to Absolutely Marvel and DC. My name is Benny, that is Sal, that is Dylan, and we get together on a regular basis to discuss rumors and reviews of what is going on in the world of superhero TV shows and movies. Join the Absolute family today by hitting like, subscribe, and hitting that notification bell so you know when our next video comes out. So today, the rumors have started. Gentlemen, the new series of rumors have started. And it's not about Batman. It's about Batman and other properties.
Okay.
Finally.
Yeah, good.
The rumor that I have for you today is a Batgirl rumor.
Right.
Yeah, the movie that is definitely happening.
The director of Batgirl, filmed a TikTok of himself in the Warner Brothers offices
Okay.
looking at all of the masks, and he stopped at the Ben Affleck mask and pointed at it
Right.
and ended the TikTok. And the internet has gone wild.
What a jackass.
I know, isn't it?
That's where this comes from?
That is the rumor. That is
He
where that
pointed a
started.
mask?
He pointed at
a
the
mask.
mask of Batman that Ben Affleck wore.
Is there a
why.
Batgirl mask in the thing that
No.
he does?
No.
Oh, so he's just pointing at the Bat mask because that's the movie he's making. Cool.
Right.
End of story.
The
There were
row
other
had,
Batman
I'm
masks,
trying to
right?
remember
Like-
what was in it, but it had Flash, Wonder Woman,
Oh.
Riddler from the new movie was in there.
Yeah, no, he's just doing, he's just
And
saying.
it was the Batman mask. He stopped there and he pointed at it. The internet hype train has gone in two different directions.
Right.
We have the people hyping now that Ben Affleck is making his return. I want to state real quick, this news is hot on the tails of
Yeah.
Ben Affleck doing a tell-all
Right.
and telling
That's what I
the
was about
internet
to look for.
that Batman is his worst experience ever in
Right.
movies.
Yeah, he hates
and then he's so done. Like he get quoted in saying like, I'm making this Flash movie and then I'm out. And it feels like really nice to do Justice League and Flash and just say goodbye to this character. I'm done.
Yes. But no, internet hype train's ignoring that. He's also going to be in Batgirl
Right.
as another cameo character.
Yeah. Yeah. I
like,
mean,
why?
Batman, right? Like, I mean, if I were Ben Affleck, I would demand the most outrageous amount of money to just show up in a suit that's contoured to my body that I could put on any time and just show up for what? A day? To go like, don't do it. Or you better watch out. You know, some pithy line that Batman would say in this universe and then leave with no commitment to ever make another Batman movie still. Like, he was out of Batman like 10 years ago.
Yeah, he's been out of Batman since he was Batman.
Yeah, like since he made since that Batman movie fell through. Like, he was
Right.
Batman and you knew watching the Justice League movie, like, he was never going to be Batman again.
Oh, yeah.
No.
But this gets better. As told to me on Twitter through a DM. I want to give credit where credit's due.
But you don't want to out them, so we'll only say it's a DM.
I'll say it's a DM because I don't know if they wanted it public, but what they linked me was, because I knew about this news right now.
Yeah.
The guy basically said, per your guys' videos about leakers and No Way Home accounts, I think I found their next move.
Oh,
They're they're selling bogus leaks to sell NFTs. So,
you mentioned this before we started recording. This is hilarious to me.
so now
insane.
the hype Twitters are at war with half of them selling NFTs from what I found. I found 2 accounts doing this. I don't know how many more there are.
Okay.
Because once this rabbit hole was opened, it was just me being like, what is happening?
Yeah, of course. That's nuts. That's what they're doing now.
I am going to state now, we're not having an NFT discussion pro against. We're not doing that right now. That's a whole thing in itself.
Yeah.
We're not discussing NFTs. But so Ben Affleck is going
I'll
to
say
appear at Batgirl.
bad. Get at me in the
yeah.
if you want.
Right.
I've
make
done
a
my
stand.
research. I don't like NFTs. That's
No.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I still don't like them, and you're never going to convince me otherwise.
What would you have done if my reaction to that, Dylan? If my reaction to that was, I have an entire collection of goofy-looking apes smoking weed. What are you talking about?
I wouldn't give you a hard time about it. I'd just let you like suffer in silence. But like, if you said like,
Be like,
but if you said
okay.
like, hey, we're gonna start selling NFTs, I'd be like, I'm out.
Yeah, same. I mean, like, you're gonna lose a lot of money and burn down forests in the process, but like you do you with your funny little apes.
Yeah, with your ugly apes.
So anyway, yes, this leak of supposedly Ben Affleck being in there is based on one TikTok of him pointing at the mask. The internet has gone wild, stating that Ben Affleck is going to be in Batgirl. And then I found 2 accounts using that information to then also try and hype up their NFTs. So
I mean, that really is kind of like the true signal of what they're doing, right? Like what it all is about. It's not about like because I would be surprised if after this video drops, a couple of those No Way Home scoopers start also selling NFTs, because that's like what it's all. It's not about
we asked earlier what was the end goal. We asked what the end goal was.
This is the end game. It's just like if it were 20 years ago, it'd be like selling T-shirts.
Yeah.
Now it's selling NFTs, and it's just like
I think a very good life skill to develop is whenever anybody tells you anything, sit and think, are they trying to sell me something?
Right. Right.
And
it's
if
usually,
that thing is an NFT, run.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I loved it because if you actually saw the South Park stuff on Paramount Plus, because I have it because of the Amazon Prime account due to the business, the second episode, one of the characters, because it shows them in the future, one of the characters fell down the NFT hole. And so he got out of an insane asylum. He's in an insane asylum for trying to sell NFTs, gets out. And he goes to the local Denny's and he's trying to do a PowerPoint presentation about how NFTs is going to make them all money. Like that to me was like, this is the epitome of anyone who has tried to sell me an NFT. And I've had quite a few fans try to sell me NFTs, get me to sell NFTs, and try to explain NFTs to me. And that's why I say I've done my research. I know what they are.
Right.
Not interested at all.
No. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
But I love that I love like the reveal that they're all just like generating hype to try and get people to look at them for a second. It's like it's like when you have a tweet that goes viral and then the next tweet you make underneath it is like, oh, by the way, here's my website.
I've never understood that. Like, my tweet went viral. By the way, if you want to give me a coffee, here's a Ko-fi. Like, nobody is clicking that. Like,
never click it.
Like, does that work? I want to get something viral to like the 10,000 retweet level, and then follow it up with, by the way.
I saw
here's my Ko-fi.
Because whenever, you go to one of those super viral tweets and under it, there's like 17 like tweets that you always see where it's like, here, buy this vibrator, buy this like big like
that meme was hilarious. I didn't know what that was at first. So the first time I saw it, I'm like, is this guy really selling vibrators and like lubes? Or, like, what is this? And then I realized it's the new meme.
The funniest part about that to me is the people who are legitimately doing that and are accepting like sponsored tweets to do that under their viral tweet that they probably stole from someone.
Sure.
It's like $30. They're getting paid like $30 to do that.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, but when your integrity is worthless,
exactly.
$30 isn't bad.
Yeah, $30 is like, all right, cool.
Gain.
Dinner for a few days.
I know a couple people that do the steal things from like Reddit or other
go on
Twitters,
Reddit and then I repost it on Twitter. Awesome.
Repost it up on Twitter. I know a few people that do that stuff, and it goes back to the discussion we had when we were doing our podcast, Absolute Comics. Like, I wish I had the ability to just clickbait and gain money and just. I wish I had no morals,
no integrity.
There have been debates between me and Dylan about what to put as the title and thumbnail, where I want to get to clickbait, and he's like, that's not in this video, Benny.
Yeah, I reel you in sometimes.
Yeah. But but anyway, back to the topic on hand. Let's discuss the actual rumor.
Yeah, do we want to entertain the idea that Ben Affleck is going to be in this Batgirl movie? Like,
this movie's not even started, right? Like, I'm not crazy. They didn't start production.
Right? Like, all
it's
I know
been
is
held. Wasn't Joss Whedon the director, and then he wasn't?
No. It is moving forward. They have a Batgirl and a director, so they got the 2 key things they need.
You're great.
Who's directing it now?
I'm going to look that up right now, because that's the guy that made the TikTok.
So it is a guy, though. It's still a guy.
Yeah, it's
still great.
Bilal Fallah?
Awesome.
No, that's a different thing, right?
It's Adil El Arbi. Is co-directing with
Arby's?
Bilal Fallah.
Okay, it is Bilal Fallah.
Yeah, they're co-directing, the two of them.
Who are they?
And it has started filming. It has officially started filming.
They made the movie Black, Gangsta, Image, and Bad Boys for Life.
Google says that Brendan Fraser is in it. Also, Michael Keaton is in it as Batman.
Yes,
What's
I've
happening?
heard that too.
Okay.
What is happening?
What's going on with this movie?
IMDb is like, no, Commissioner Gordon is J.K. Simmons. It's in the Ben Affleck universe.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Why? So Michael
these things
Keaton's just like,
confirmed?
oh, so Ben Affleck's down. I'll be Batman from now on.
I wouldn't not be, right? Kidding me? Wow. This
I love
actor-
on IMDb. Beneath it, more like this is all fan films of Batgirl.
Right. Well, because there's literally never
Oh,
been a
they're
Batgirl
also
movie.
directing Miss Marvel.
Are they really?
Okay.
I
Yeah.
didn't see that on the list here.
It says it
I
on
remember
their
hearing that Brendan
Wikipedia
Fraser was
page.
actually in this movie. I did remember hearing that because I remember that somebody because he did Robot Man came out with why he disappeared from movies.
Yeah.
and they brought him. This is his first like on camera role again, where he's not just gonna be a voice.
Yeah, they are directing it. They're the series
Yeah.
directors.
But you know what? I don't see anywhere here.
No.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
That's true.
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to like disparage like, you know, I haven't seen these people's this duo's work before, but like, can we stop with like like Gail Simone wrote a seminal Batgirl run,
Yeah.
and Batgirl has been being written by women for so long now.
Yep.
Can we knock it off?
Never.
With the no, men
Never.
do it all.
Well, listen, we did the
Well,
we
I'm
did
sorry,
the Birds
but
of Prey.
Patty-
It didn't do well.
I'm sorry, but Patty Jenkins is the only female director in Hollywood right
That
now.
exists.
Apparently,
Oh, yeah.
And she's a
The
little
only one
busy.
that
She's a little busy, Dylan.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Get
Unless we're
Kate
Marvel,
Herron
we
to
fired
direct
her.
Miss Marvel and Batgirl. I don't know. You get somebody who's done this before. Loki was great.
Right.
Woman directed that.
Anyway, I found
true.
the article about Michael Keaton. He's expected to reprise his role as Bruce Wayne Batman, which he originated in 1989 Batman and played again in Batman Returns.
Yeah, I
He's
remember.
also reprising this role in The Flash. So
Yeah.
apparently, Hollywood Reporter, which actually is kind of reputable.
That's a
to
real
have stuff,
website.
Yeah. Is stating that he will be in this movie. How? Is this going to be in his universe? Are we going to have a Batgirl universe side
that-
by side, the Robert Pattinson universe side by side, the remnants of Zack Snyder's Justice League universe?
Yeah.
I think maybe Flashpoint is, or The Flash is
Yeah.
doing more than we think it is.
Well, they said that. I mean, there's huge rumors about that movie and
Yeah.
leaks that are not real leaks, but like about what's going to happen after that. And I am convinced they have no idea.
That's
I
what I
think
would.
there's no plan.
I would like bet money that they don't know what they're doing. But
Yeah.
you know,
What if here's my theory. I'm spouting it out there. We're going to end this video with that one, okay? Just because
Great.
we're way off Ben
Yeah.
Affleck joining Batgirl.
He's not in it.
What if Flashpoint is going to merge them all, and then they're going to say Robert Pattinson is early Batman in that timeline, Michael Keaton is later Batman in that
No.
timeline?
No.
Why?
Because they don't line up. It doesn't make any sense.
But
messy.
that's the point of Flashpoint. It won't have to make sense.
that's
I
true.
hate that idea.
I think the problem is like, you know, they it's weird because we haven't seen these movies yet, so
Yeah.
it's like I think they maybe think they have a plan, but also they don't.
Yeah.
Like, so it half of the stuff is with Michael Keaton's our Batman for half of these movies, and Robert Pattinson's our Batman for the other half of the movies, which is fine. But then you throw that like Batgirl is also a movie that's happening, and it's in this like.
Yep.
I get that it's less confusing when you're like, okay, TV is one thing,
Yeah.
movies is another thing, but when you have characters crossing over, it's I don't know. It would be confusing. Like if it's confusing for us, it's confusing for other people.
Totally.
Yeah. But all right, we're gonna end the discussion here because we've stumped this one. Do any of us believe Ben Affleck isn't Batgirl?
No.
Okay, cool. Do you guys want to buy any of the NFTs they're trying to sell?
I'm not interested.
Thank you for watching Absolute Marvel NDC. We will see you guys next time right here.